Hi guys, this is Majid Ruiz. Yes, kickboxing champion, golden glove, blue and gold national champion, and professional boxer, professional kickboxer. So why do you want to learn right hand? Well, in order to learn right hand, you want to first learn the jab, which we showed. So if you've already saw the video for the jab, I'll show you the right hand becomes very easy. Most of you guys ever done archery? What is it? Archery, left hand.
Come on, nobody does archery, Majid.
Okay, I'm sorry. I still do it. I still do it. I'm so sorry. But I'm a warrior, so it's my mentality to do archery. Well, anyway, if you've seen an archery, this is what it is. You put the left hand, you pull the bow and the arrow. Now watch. The jab is pulling the arrow. The right hand here is dragging through your hand. So watch me. What is slingshot? You know how the slingshot is? Maybe yes. You can blow up a slingshot. Maybe we can relate to that.
We were all kids.
Yeah. Slingshot is you pulling back and you let it go. So my right hand, if my right hand is already back, which means my right shoulder is already back, it's easy to go forward. But if my right hand is close to it, it's very hard to generate power. So that's why if I'm standing like this, watch, when I jab, I sling my right shoulder back. As the jab is coming back, it pulls me. So one is like pulling the chin and this drags you forward. So when you jab, as you pull the jab back, you put the right hand into it. Now, right hand is done with your hips and your back. If you're not involving this and this, you're not throwing the right hand. If you're just doing this, it's a short makiwara technique. It's good for karate. It's very good for torque. It's really good. But
Majid, I'm going to talk some shit right now.
Yes, sir.
It's good for karate, but is it good for fighting? We don't give a shit about karate. We care about fighting. So if it's good for karate, but it's good for fighting, then it's cool. But
the reason is in karate was meant for close range impact fighting. And at that time, people were not that skilled. They didn't have too many fighting ability. That's why short range impact was strong.
What is your idea on why did they do this? Why does it not look like boxing?
Here it is. First of all, they did not have any skills of fighting too long. They're short distance. Because fighting, when karate was this close, when somebody grabbed you, they did not know about fighting. They would come close to each other and grab each other and wrestle. But this was a close range, so they could do into the solar plexus. You can't see the punch. When I'm standing here, you see my vision?
Yes.
Boom, you couldn't see it. Yeah. So it was blind. Boom. See, I just turned my shoulder and you couldn't see it. So that's
okay, that's an explanation. We'll do that again later. I want to do you and I, we're going to do a little talk on that later.
Okay, now right
People can tune in.
I had my jaw. And when is my jaw, remember, I'm like pitching a ball, like pitching a softball. And what it does is this slings me up and makes me shoot. Same thing with the right hand. I'm sitting, instead of picking my knee up, I will just sit here and I'm back heel is up. Why? Because this makes me sprint. I can sit down, but it'll make me sprint. So see, when you sprint, you don't sprint flat foot, you sprint in the back. Why? Because it makes you shoot faster. Same thing with the back foot. When I'm ready to punch, watch my right hip, my right shoulder, my right butt. When I go into it, I'm going to turn into go towards it. Ready? Here's my jaw. I'm pushing out to the leg. So I go into it. So now remember I told you to pull it back.
I'm just looking at your feet.
So I pull it back. So when I'm stepping, I can turn. That's it. See, the body goes into it. Now you can step and throw the right cross, same thing. And you commit to it. But the idea is to pull it back. Pull it back. You whip it. Remember the shoulders. Turn and come back. Sitting down, that's the right hand. So we're gonna throw it, flat hand, sitting in quad, gives you generated power. If you just throw it like this, locks the legs are locked, there's no base. You want the knees to be bent. That's why Tyson would just sit down. And Ali, what did Ali do with his right hand? That's a long right hand. It came with after 1-2. We'll talk about that later, but let's talk about right hand. He whipped it. He snapped it, riding.
And he's standing kind of tall. He's not sitting down.
Yes, exactly. He's standing tall, so what he's doing, he's relying on his body weight. See, relying on his body weight. It's the whole body weight. When I'm moving, at the same time when I'm moving, the impact comes in. That's why his hands were down, put it up there, boom, right hand. So body moves in, jerking is important. We can talk about this furthermore, more to talk about. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Majid Ruiz, and follow me on Instagram. Listen to the podcast, The Warrior 8 and 8 Mentality by Majid. See you soon.